Why do we still marry when 50% of married couples end up in divorce?
You wouldn't want to get married to someone just because everybody's doing it.
He's doing it, yeah.
And then what? In the end, after 5 months, 1 year, and just get into divorce.
Yeah.
And these rates is adding up to these statistics, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to be one of those, So for me, it's not about you're obligated to it. Yeah, I mean, and my parents never forced me to get into marriage as well. Like, they won't even talk about it. But if I happen to bring a man, come back, and be like, hey, I want to introduce this person, then
it means
you'll be okay
something.
with that, yeah.
It actually means something.
Yeah, so I'm not obligated to marriage for me. Like,
Is it common in Malaysia?
In Africa, it's common.
Like parents say this, like pressurize kids to have grandkids for them.
but
we've got phases of this. We've got stages. Mia, I think you can agree with me on this. When you're in your young 20s, sometimes they'll say, hey, where's your boyfriend, where's your girlfriend? Mom, I don't have one. Cool. When you're in your late 20s, your aunties and uncles will be like, hey, where's your boyfriend? When are you getting married?
Yeah.
And then, okay, cool. You know what? They give into it. They find a guy or a girl. Nice, cool. Get married. Done. Next question. Immediately after you get married, you invite them to your wedding. You feed them. You give them to drink your drinks. Everything. And you know what they ask you? When's the baby coming? I just put the ring on the finger, and they're already asking me like
you
when's
go
the
buy
baby?
it in the grocery shop.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go buy a bag. Hey, mom, I bought a baby as well. Like it's like that easy sometimes. So this is like the societal pressure that is prevalent in our society. But modern Malaysians are really stepping away from that, especially the young ones.
Yeah.
They will do everything to deflect, and they will try not to play into that hand.
For the marriage or for the kids?
For the kids, especially.
Okay, for the kids.
Even for the marriage, but sometimes they can't stop it because to sometimes you get influenced. Like you listen to the radio.
It can be
If
too
it's
much.
The same message over and over and over again. Why do we still marry when 50% of married couples end up in divorce?
For me, is it instinct or obligation? I will start by saying this. In order to understand why people marry, we need to trace the root of marriage. We need to understand the psychology of marriage. When you talk of the psychology of marriage, the first thing that comes to your mind is, how did marriage start? What is the root of marriage?
I would say love.
What is the basis of marriage?
Many people say love.
Okay. How about you? What do you think?
And for me,
Yes. What do you
just to
think?
complete the cycle.
Just a complete cycle. How about you?
Complete the cycle.
for me, I want to share my life with this person until the end of the time.
Marriage was never instituted on the basis of love. Marriage was instituted on the basis of transaction. Marriage was conducted for 3 reasons. Number 1, politics. Number 2, property. Number 3, survival. So let's say you're a king of your kingdom and I'm a king, or you're a very rich businessman. Back in the days, I'm a rich businessman. We do business pretty well. How can we solidify our relationship as businessmen? I'm going to take my son, you take your daughter, we'll join them together. It was strictly for consolidation of property,
Are you
of
serious?
political reasons. This is the basis for the earliest form of marriage.
To back up on that,
Yeah.
I used to date a guy here in our country. This comes from the royalty family. The mother came to me and said that, Mia, you're not from royalty family.
Case closed.
It's finished.
Case closed. Let's say you've been dating somebody, right? For 5 years. You've been dating someone. You guys live together. Goes to work. She goes to work. They come back. They share dinner. They go out together. Go see movies. Do daily activities together that people who are in love would do. Love and romance, right? 5 years. And then somebody tells me that they are going to do a ceremony tomorrow of holy matrimony. Or you're going to go to court to sign a paper. And this activity is called marriage, right? So let's say that previous night, they are just sitting down watching Netflix, chilling. And the next morning, they go to church, conduct wedding. Now they are married. Then honeymoon starts, right? But they go back home, sit on the same couch, watching the same Netflix with the same activities they've been doing for the last 5 years. So now they are watching the same Netflix they watched last night. The only difference is that they just went to sign a document in court earlier this morning. So my question now is, between that last night and this other night, what is the difference? What has changed?
Being in a relationship and get married.
It's not different.
There's no difference.
Okay, good. What has changed between these 2 nights?
I think it's a feeling.
It's a feeling. Thank you. How about you?
The difference is previous night I wear condom. Next night I don't wear condom.
For 5 years. So, guys, I think you can agree with me that all the reasons they gave, it simply means that there is actually no difference. Logically, there is no difference. It's just a paper you
I have to
sign.
agree with you on that, man. There's no difference.
Everything that looks different, that sounds different from the day you signed that paper called marriage, is all feelings. That's why I loved it when you said feelings. It's all feelings.
Okay, then good.
It's just your
Should
mind.
I not tell you
What
something?
society has
Now,
made you believe. Love marriage is very good.
Very true.
Because at the end of the day, when your eyes open after the love and the affection and the romance, you will still divorce and come back.
Okay,
home.
both of you stop.
Of course, for me, I would go with love marriage, not arranged marriage.
Freedom of choice, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
But friends around me that has been to divorce, right? Who's now divorced, completely divorced, with a child, without child. They would tell me that they're completely okay if this coming marriage gonna be arranged.
Because they experienced it the first time.
Yeah, and
So
that's where they
different.
choose
Not
love,
because they experienced
right?
it the first time, but because they saw that love marriage leads you to, like I said, where your emotions start, that's where your brain stops. This is me just looking at things psychologically, the two flip sides of a coin. I am not telling you that I would prefer an arranged marriage over a love marriage or vice versa. But I'm telling you that when you look at it psychologically, you tabulate
Based on statistics.
advantages against disadvantages, and you will see the statistics will tell. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2 anywhere in the world. But emotions lie. Logic never lies. Logic is same in India, in America, in Nigeria. 1 + 1 is 2. Logic stands. But emotions, feelings is not the same. It doesn't stand the test of time. How people feel in India is different from how people feel in Malaysia. It's different from how people feel in Australia. So this is why I always go with logic. Tabulate it, put advantages, put disadvantages, then count it at the end of the day. It speaks for itself. If you find someone you genuinely love, who has a good heart, who has a good character, a good behavior, and a good attitude, of course you can marry this person. But I guarantee you, in the society we are living in, I'm not trying to be cynical, but the truth of the matter is, it's not easy to see the right partner.
Would you sign a prenup?
For me, like, maybe yes, maybe no. It's a yes and no for me.
I will change the word prenup to divorce plan.
How can you tell somebody that you love this person
think about
genuinely
divorce.
and you are talking of divorce
Yeah.
plan? I don't know why people are
No,
still
the
marrying
thing
in this era.
No,
Because
that's
the whole
see,
thing is
because
effed up.
of- if you're going to something, always think about the negative part of it or what.
If you're thinking of the negative in this kind of thing called marriage, then it's not even worth entry.
Okay.
Just like you start
Because
a
to
business.
start with,
Just
Brian,
like
do you agree
start
that
a
a lot of
business.
toxicity comes from the moment you marry the person?
So
before
now-
you marry the person, there will be
Now,
no
you
toxicity.
start the
There's no
business.
way
I see a lot of
Okay,
people.
listen
There's no
now.
way out.
Okay,
I'm stuck
you
in
start
this.
the business
Okay.
now. You see, think about the business going south, right? So why do you start the business?
Business is different, bro.
Again,
Same
to
thing.
me, it's important to know why you want to get married in the first place. And for me, when you guys asked a while ago, the moment you get married, for me, there's, like you said, Virgil, there's no way out. So it should be the right person that you really think that you want to be with this person until the end of time. So
Really?
I wouldn't want to discuss about
Divorce plan. Is it
at
not
all.
weird?
To be honest, I don't think it would even
It,
come
Really?
up.
It's so weird.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
So you're the one saying that.
Because I do
But
not have to
Fred,
talk
no,
about
no,
it.
yes,
You know
no,
why?
no, yes.
My law, my
But
religion law will say it all out in the
No,
room.
listen. She's
Yeah.
the one saying that. You're not the guy. If the guy is saying it, so what will happen? There and there, you end up a relationship. Yes or no?
If you're gonna talk about prenup, I'm like, why are you even talking about it? Then we're
So-
not online anymore.
But he's saying he wants it.
Nah, we're not doing it.
You're not doing
So
Not
it.
you're
doing
not-
it
you're
means
not
like
doing
we're done with this. What will we have?
That means you have a plan. You say you have a plan.
Why are you manifesting divorce? Why are you
It's not
manifesting
about
prenup?
manifesting divorce. It's just like you now. Don't
Okay.
say you die.
To me, it sounded like you're not sure with this person that you want to get married with.
Okay, so
What are you
this,
thinking about?
So what's the essence of the marriage? Why don't you guys just cohabit, remain like that? Nobody is scared of anything. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not scared of the wife taking anything. She's not scared of anything. Just be happy.
But like for instance, for my religion, right?
I mean, logically, I don't see any other way out.
It's easy said.
In our country, in Malaysia, we have the Sharia law. Of course, it doesn't apply to all the race and also the religion.
yeah.
It's already written over there that the man, like it or not, if there's something happening in the marriage, they have to give a certain portion of whatever wealth they have
Obviously.
for the wife or for the kids. So I don't have to discuss about it. It's all known. Like,
You see? So it's there. They are proclaiming bad.
I understand you must always have a contingency plan. I understand. But for me, I will still say it in all of my logic.
You
I would
know you
never
got a plan,
understand.
Ador.
So that's why I leave you guys to keep getting married.
Yes.
And I wish you guys the best of luck and happy married life.
Would you be with someone who doesn't share the same faith?
based on my experience, personally, I've experienced that he's a different race, religion, different country, of course, and we just couldn't end up being together
Why?
because the family doesn't like me because I'm not his religion.
Well, that means for you it's fine.
I was even willing to compromise and make it happen.
Yeah, probably it's fine. My wife is Buddhist. I'm Christian.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But his family said no because I'm a Muslim, and no go for you, and it's no go for us.
I got married to someone who was from a different faith.
Yeah.
And then she converted into the faith because she, we had a conversation and then we had an understanding. We both wanted to align.
That based on that, not you pushing her to convert. She decided on that.
She willingly.
So that's it. Because I won't push anyone to change their fate.
But wouldn't that create tension?
No. What kind of tension?
Differences.
But I think that's when respect comes in. Like before, when you want to get married, you have to understand you have to respect one another. In every aspect. So if you come and see me, I came like this, in this condition, in this shape. You should respect me for.
But what if the clash is such that there is no way to circumvent the situation? For example, this religion don't eat pork. This religion love pork. And they have one plate, one spoon, husband and wife. That's a clash that you cannot circumvent.
But I think this again comes back to you. For me, for instance, like you said, character, attitude, all these things, characteristics from the start, right? If I've seen all this from the start and I know I can't compromise it, you wouldn't even get till that to marriage.
Post-norm is really not significant because after the person has seen all this money, like Georgina has seen Cristiano Ronaldo's money, you think she will now sign one document all of a sudden? No. So I think that's why we don't hear about it, because nobody has ever signed it in history. So maybe some of you that want to marry and some of you who are married already, you can start planning on that. It's a contingency plan.
Wait.
Get your post-ups ready, guys.
One of them said that why waste all the wedding money for prenup?
Exactly.
So I don't even talk about prenup.
Everybody is coming back to what Mr. K said from the onset. You guys should leave this marriage thing alone.
But culturally, religiously, it is not accepted to be, having kids out of wedlock.
It comes down to your faith versus your fate. What will happen to you in future? People are dating for 5 years. They get married. 1 year later, they divorce.
Yeah.
It's so common. There are people that even file for divorce during honeymoon.
That's crazy.
So what are we not talking about?
I had a friend in love for 10 years, got married even a year, not even a year.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Known each other for 15 years.
So is it something about marriage that just makes the relationship
She
that
said
much
something.
harder?
It's part of a programming. Marriage is part of a grand scheme
Yes.
for control.
Yes. That's why I took my head and I threw down to the floor.
Why the fuck are you guys getting married? It's a very honest question. If you genuinely love someone, right, and you want to go into this so-called marriage thing with this person, but at the back of your mind you have prenup or divorce plan, whatever you want to call it, as far as I'm concerned, then it is a questionable foundation for that marriage to be established. I understand Brian's point of view that anytime you're going into something, a wise man will think of how to get out of it, a contingency plan and all of that. But I think that if we're not being hypocritical and we want to talk about marriage as something that is one of the most beautiful experiences we should have, which is an expression of love and affection, then I wonder where this whole idea of prenup is coming from.
Exactly.
But then if we want to look at it logically, in the era we are in today, you have to be smart. Look at Hakimi, look at Adesanya, look at what do you call the football guy?
Guardiola?
Right? So these things are happening. We cannot discount the fact that they are happening. But then that's why it now begs a question. Why the are you guys getting married? It's a very honest question people should ask themselves before they get into marriage. Fuck the peer pressure. You marry somebody out of peer pressure because of the age or whatever, your parents, your friends and all of that, or everybody is doing it. Now, who's going to deal with all the toxicity in that marriage tomorrow? Who's going to deal with being a single parent? Are these peer pressure sources going to help you to take care of those problems? No, you're going to bear it on your own. Bro, if you look at society today, a large percentage of societal problems in the world today come from broken home.
Traumatized childhood.
Check the statistics of inmates from broken homes.
Yeah, largely.
Check the statistics of drug addicts from broken homes.
Largely as well.
Check the statistics of suicidal cases from broken homes.
Very, very high.
The number speaks for itself. So when we are talking about this concept of marriage, it's not because I am against marriage, but we're looking at the after effect of divorce. Every time one person divorces another person, bro, there are a series of complications that is lined up in future. You understand?
Yeah.
So it begs the question. If you give it a logical analysis, it begs the question.
Again,
Yes.
Wow, that blows my mind.
This.
That's crazy. So we
Futuristic complications that you don't even know.
Yeah.
So the moment you tell somebody I do,
Yeah.
bro, Your kids that are yet to be born, their destiny, their life is in your hand.
Yes.
True.
That's
Their
the
life is in
ultimate-
your hand.
So that's the ultimate responsibility of marriage.
And somebody is now telling me that I will jump into such a thing based on how I feel about another human being. Fuck that.
Wow.
It's fat over feelings.
Wow.
Anytime, any day.